Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment explains it. Okay, this is gonna be my recast T'Challa video for the week, and it's kind of a poignant one because when I scripted it out in my head and wrote it down and then thought about it, I said it sounds like a double-edged sword. Um, but sometimes double-edged swords are necessary to poke us into the right direction or to drive us back from going into the wrong direction. That's kind of what I want to discuss a little bit here with regards to T'Challa, recast T'Challa, all of that. But before we do that, let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page. Turn on your notifications. Turn on your notifications. Just a simple click of the bell showing that it's on. If it's already on, click it off and click it back on again to make sure that you are getting the notifications when new material drops. If you're digging what I'm shoveling and you want more of it, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Edutainment explains it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's one of those videos. Since the Black Panther's inception in 1966 and in his first ever appearance in the pages of Fantastic Four, he was always a prolific character. That is a fact. By and large, is Twu. He has been a supporting character. He was a supporting character in the pages of Fantastic Four. He was a supporting character in the pages of Avengers. He's even sort of supporting character a little bit for the Defenders. It wasn't until the mid-70s, almost a full 10 years after his inception, that he got his own title. Drawn by Jack Kirby, no less. But for some strange reason, prominence seemed to leapfrog over him and pass on to people like Moon Knight. I would even venture to say Moon Knight is given more attention than T'Challa, the Black Panther. And they feel like compensating for this by giving us, oh, here's a Wakanda story, which is Black Panther adjacent. We didn't ask for Black Panther adjacent stories. Nobody did. Nobody asked for Black Panther. We asked for Black Panther stories. And now, people want to argue and fight with us on social media when we get militant about it, because it's like, this is what we asked for. We heard what you said, Marvel, Disney. We heard what you said. We heard it. And this is what we are asking for. We're not willing to bow down or buckle on it. And that's fine. But my thought about it too is, before we all get fired up and go, attack and just, bum rush Marvel Studios and burn it to the ground, think about this. And we've been talking about it for a better part of a couple years now. There's a better way to express your desire not to support Marvel because of the decisions they have made regarding the Black Panther, and that is to withhold your money, withhold your guap. Don't give them anything when it comes to what they want to put out as a product, because we have spoken, they've heard us, and we know they've heard us, and their response to us is, We're gonna give you this child. We're gonna give you this variant. And I read somewhere like they ain't gonna reboot the MCU until 2035. No, you've gone in the wrong direction long enough. I feel like maybe it's time y'all take a step in the right direction. But if you're not willing to take a step in the right direction, there are many of us who come together as a group and we can simply say, we're resisting the status quo. And to the people like the anti-recasters and all these oh so knowledgeable people who heard it on Good Rumor that feel like they need to tell us and people who are enthusiastic about it, like Buckmeister, to shut up and lay down and curl up in a ball and forget about it. It's not happening. I say to you guys, sincerely and wholeheartedly, shut the fuck up. Okay? Unless you work at Marvel, you can't tell me what's going to go on with that character and what's going to go on in that studio, because all you have is rumors. All you have is what you heard. All you have is what the studio told you. And as we have seen many times in the past, the studio has reneged on what they said, or they've changed what they've said, or they backpedaled and regrew. Oh, we did the best we could do, and oh well, instead of putting this product out in 2019, oh, we're going to put it out in 2026. How long did it take them to come to that decision with Blade? Whenever they decide to put it out. The project was announced in 2019. Armor Wars, Eyes of Wakanda, World of Wakanda, Wakanda's Backside, whatever it is. The point is, T'Challa's had a lot of different looks in comics in general. And if you must stay with Marvel, that's how I suggest you do it. I suggest you do it on a comic tip. I suggest you just chronicle all of his adventures, and find, and you can do that at Marvel.com. Marvel.com has most of T'Challa's stories. Everything I have listed here is on Marvel.com. So if you want to go back and read these stories are available online to get that knowledge, to get your T'Challa fix, as well as current runs from Eve Ewing and the Blood Hunt run from Cheryl Eaton. Now, and not to mention Brian Edward Hill on Ultimate Black Panther. So there's Black Panther out there. A lot, it's dwindling, but you want to show your support, then show your support. Tell them what you want. They're not going to know what you want until you tell them. I want to see more Black Panther. I want a monthly Black Panther comic. Otherwise, and here comes the or else in Recast T'Challa. Speak with your wallet. Period. Don't give their movies any patronage. Don't give their products any patronage. Don't give Disney or Marvel any patronage if that's the way you feel about it. I know for a lot of Marvel fans, there's a really soft spot where you feel like, oh, well, I got so many of the comics and I love them, and that's fine. Keep the comics you have and read those. But knowing the legacy that Marvel is leaving for us with regard to T'Challa, bruh, I ain't got no problem saying bye-bye and withholding my money. That's what you should do. I'm all over this independent tip. Let's just go independent all the way. You got Advent Comics, you got Godhood, you got Concrete, you got Kingswood, you got all of these, and I only named like 3 or 4 of them. There are crap tons of independent comic distributors, writers, artists, companies. You do not have to be stuck with a Marvel or a DC, or to a lesser degree, an Image for that matter. You got Dark Horse, you got Dynamite. Like I said, Image. There are a lot more out there. Black Mass Comics. There are tons of comics out there. Comic companies with great titles that you can give your money to versus having to be subjected. I wear it for T'Challa, not the company. I get it. I wear it for T'Challa, not the company. You know what I'm saying? The distributor that has the rights to the IP makes the money, not Marvel. Oh, I didn't know that. Of course you didn't. Speak with your dollars. It saved you a whole lot of stress on Twitter. It saved you a whole lot of BS on Twitter. Speak with your wallet. It says more. It carries more weight and it does more damage. So please, please, please. If you gotta show them what's what, show them what's what like that. But in the meantime, Anti-Recasters, you've said what you needed to say. Go fuck off somewhere. Okay? I just, you have to keep saying it. If what I say bothers you, don't listen to me. I'm not listening to you. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I'll be coming at you with another one of those other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.